Jr.
Getting in here with our first match of Summit Day 2, Jakobi versus EO1, Bowser Jr. versus Byleth on Pokemon Stadium. Both players looking for their openings. Jakobi gets it with that down air, but misses any further punishment. Putting out that Mega Koopa, getting ready to survive EO1's onslaught. Gets hit by that up B into the side B. Jakobi on the ledge, hit by the fair off stage. Jakobi recovers, makes it back on, gets the jab. EO1 pushed away. Jakobi comes into southern stage with that side B. Gets hit by that forward air. He's off stage again. He makes it right up, gets hit by the nair, and that's not the stock. He got the card back, but back air is going to take the stock. Jakobi down that first stock. EO1 takes the Mecha Koopa, throws it off stage. Jakobi gets the jab. EO1 is off stage. Jakobi misses the punish, but manages to get out in time. He gets up, blocks the jab. Narrowly missing his aerials while EO1 can safely land his. Gets hit by the up B into the up air, which almost kills at this percent. Hit by the fair, he's off stage. Manages to get into center stage. Not a good position to be in now that he's off stage. Jakobi trying to get some form of an advantage here, but having trouble with EO1's aerials just constantly pushing him out. He lands a back air. He gets the grab. Forward throw. EO1 is off stage. Makes it back with that side B. Jakobi's across the stage. Gets hit by the fail knot. The forward tilt. Oh! EO1 is the one that lost that exchange. Gets hit by the up B second hit and dies. Jakobi down 140%, 150%. Jakobi fighting for his life to get in here. If he's not careful of a bad forward air or back air, it's going to take that stock. Back throw. Jumps above. Goes under. Makes it to ledge. Can he get off ledge? He's on the platform. He gets off the platform. He's going to center stage. But EO1's not eager to let him have it, using that dash attack to push him right off. Jakobi's back on ledge. And gets hit by the forward air for his second stock. Jakobi had a severe disadvantage of this first game. The trade pushes Jakobi off the edge. He gets the down air. EO1 lands, he's back in the advantage position, but he gets hit by these Jakobi aerials. The card explosion is going to knock EO1 off stage. He grabs the Mecha Koopa. Jakobi retaliates with that forward air, pushing EO1 further away. He tries to go for that up B. Down tilt's going to take the stock. EO1 could not recover. Jakobi lands just behind EO1. Gets that down air. Goes in for the dash attack. Barely connects. Mecha Koopa's on the field. EO1 grabs it. Throws it, but he gets hit by that dash attack. Jakobi punished by that up B. In a dangerous position here. Almost hit by that down smash, but he gets out of range. Throws the Mecha Koopa off. EO1 dodges it, but he gets hit by that jab. He's off stage again. Jakobi goes for the cart. Not punished. Forward smash is punished by a back air. Jakobi's off stage. Bad position to be in against Byleth. Blocks that up smash. Punishes the... Oh! Hold on. Jakobi's bringing this back. He has percent advantage. He gets the forward smash. And that's the first game. A solid comeback from Jakobi there. A solid comeback from Jakobi there, making it back despite the severe disadvantage he found himself in after that first stop. Going into game 2, we're retaining Bowser Jr. and Byleth. Back on PS2. EO1 starts out with that nair. Jakobi looking for this cart. He misses the aerial follow-up. Jab pushes EO1 away, but he gets the grab into the forward air. Jakobi's off stage. He gets up, jabs on shield again. That's going to be another grab punish. Into that forward air. Jakobi's still off stage. He needs to make it back safely, but he gets hit by that nair forward air. already racking up this percent. He gets up, lands with a nair, but he's punished with a nair, almost gets hit by that arid bar. Jakobi blocks too long, the nair shield pokes, and he gets hit by a down smash, but doesn't quite kill. Jakobi makes it back on the stage, lands with that nair, gets the down tilt. Jakobi holds center stage, but he gets hit by that forward air. EO1 goes right above that Mecha Koopa, punishing Jacob for using it. The down smash punishes jab, and that's Jakobi's first stock gone. He goes for the cart, misses the aerial follow-up. EO1 gets that up tilt into an up B, into the arid bar side B. Jakobi gets the grab as EO1 drops shield. Punished by the fail not arrow. Gets in with the cart, gets the forward air, gets a back air, racking up that percent. Gets another back air. Mecha Koopa almost connects. Forward air is going to take the stock. Jakobi not at as much of a disadvantage as he was in the first game, but still a dangerous position as he's racking up this percent. The higher he goes, the more dangerous Byleth's moves are, especially with how good EO1 is at spacing those tippers. Jakobi loses the stock. He makes it back to the ledge. Narrowly avoids the EO1 up B. He's back at center stage. Throwing out some aerials, going for that cart. He gets the cart, misses the aerial follow-up again. He gets the aerial follow-up this time, but he misses the second one. Both players just outside of range, but EO1 gets that up B. No punish off of it, though. Jakobi gets the aerials. Trying to get EO1 up. He narrowly dodges a grab, gets the jab. EO1 is off stage. He shoots that cannonball. Has Mecha Koopa. Hit by the end of that nair. That nair lasts a long time. He gets the back air. EO1 carrying Jakobi across the stage. He gets the up B. Almost hit by that side B. Jakobi lands with that nair to punish forward smash before it can come out. The cart spin out goes unpunished. Jakobi gets up smash out of shield, and that's the second stock gone. Last stock for EO1. Jakobi is down 80%. Jakobi back on ledge. EO1 going for these back airs to try to get that stock early. He gets the dash attack. Jakobi's off stage. Jakobi's back at center, reclaiming it with that cart. Jakobi going into drive as he's trying to get this cart into something. He's off stage again. Will he recover? He makes it back in with a down air into a dash attack. EO1 on the corner. Jakobi's afraid to approach in this position because if he messes up and EO1 hits him with a forward air, that could be very bad. He punishes with the grab, but EO1 gets out incredibly fast. Jakobi goes for the ledge again, 140%. Anything could kill right here in the corner. And the back air is going to do just that. The second game goes to EO1.
Chance to grow.
Going into this third game, things still seem relatively even between the players. They've both taken a game. And as we've seen, Jakobi has a comeback factor that he showed in that first game, making it back from a really severe deficit. So how this continues is going to be very important. Starting on Battlefield for this game. Jakobi shielding his arrows, gets hit by a nair into a grab forward air. Blocks the jab, gets a grab of his own. EO1 is out immediately. His mashing is on point today. Jakobi gets the grab into an up air. Gets another up air. Into a back air. Dash attack. EO1 is losing that percent quickly. Gets hit by the Mecha Koopa. Jakobi missing a lot of these aerials. But he gets the dash attack. EO1 is off stage. Hit by the side B. Jakobi cannot pressure EO1 as he gets up from ledge. That back air is hitting Jakobi off stage. They both roll in. I'm not even sure how that just happened. Hit by that nair. Jakobi's going towards the edge of the stage. Gets hit by the up B. Jakobi's off stage. He makes it back in. He goes for a jab on shield and then hits EO1 with the spin out. Gets the up air. Both players land, no punishes. Jakobi goes for the up smash out of shield but gets nothing out of it. Nair can hit Bowser Jr. out of cart? That's crazy. Jakobi goes back to the ledge. Fakes out his recovery. Jakobi looking for something to punish EO1. EO1 trying as hard as he can not to... Oh, wait. Hold on. And that's EO1's first stock gone. Jakobi making some smart moves to get him off the ledge and into the blast zone. Unfortunately, EO1's going to return the favor with a stage spike. Neutral reset for the second stock. EO1 immediately grabs the Mecha Koopa. Up B does not fully connect, only getting a little bit of percent on Jakobi. Jakobi gets the grab, but misses the aerial follow-up. He goes for that down air into the dash attack. Mecha Koopa's on ledge. It gets EO1. Back air. The cart goes down. EO1 makes it back by just holding a little bit outside of range. Down air interrupts that up B. EO1 has that up air again. Misses another up B. Jakobi trying his best to hold the lead he has. Goes for an up B, but gets grabbed. Jakobi gets hit by that forward air. He's off stage. The percent gap is narrowing. Jumps right over that F smash, but gets hit by the up B. Gets the spin out to even that percent again. Mecha Koopa is on the field. EO1 gets hit. Jakobi misses the fair follow-up, but gets a nair to knock EO1 off stage. I see what Jakobi was going for there. It almost worked, but the spin-out's going to take the stock anyway. EO1 down to his last stock. Jakobi holding a stock advantage again. Jakobi makes it back to ledge. EO1 goes for the up B, and that's going to be an untechable stage spike. Last stock for the game. EO1 getting some aerials. Jakobi's air dodge doesn't quite take him out. He misses punishment. Blocks the jab, gets the grab into an up air. EO1 coming up from ledge. Grabs Jakobi, gets the forward air. Jakobi's off stage again. He gets up beat after that cart into the side B. Jakobi at 80% after the nair. Grabs the Mecha Koopa after it's thrown at him. Gets hit by the Mecha Koopa. He's at 102. A tipper forward air could kill him, but the up smash is going to take that game for EO1. That is game 3 in EO1's favor, which means we're going to a game 4. That game was very back and forth compared to the first two. That percent lead just kept trading between them as they progressed. Jakobi did his best to hold on to it, but ultimately he ended up losing it in that third stock. Going into game 4 here. Back on Battlefield. Jakobi blocks that nair, but gets hit by the end of another one. He's going right under. These players playing just outside of their ranges, narrowly missing each other. Jakobi gets the nair. A nair into a down throw, forward air, up B, down air. Jakobi's at 65% already. Down angled F smash, not going to hit Jakobi. Gets punished by the jab. Mecha Koopa goes right under EO1, unfortunately. Side B's going to take out the Mecha Koopa. Up B into down air, almost hit there. The last hit of up smash is going to catch EO1, but it won't kill despite how charged it was. Down smash punished with the cart. Jakobi knocks him off with the back air. Hit by the arrow, though. EO1 hit by the Mecha Koopa. Jakobi goes in to try to finish him. Doesn't quite get there. The Nair's going to punish EO1 before he can do anything. Forward air is going to take the stock. EO1 returns the favor, but doesn't quite kill with that dash attack. Jakobi hits the side B before it can actually come out. Interrupts the up B before it can come out. Gets hit by that Nair into a dash attack, but that's not going to kill. Goes right under that arrow. He's back on the ledge. Gets up from the ledge. In with the cart. He's at center stage. But he gets caught by an up smash while trying to down air and loses his stock. Jakobi up 25% right now. He gets the dash attack. EO1's recovering from ledge. Jakobi gets that down air. Trying to widen that gap. EO1 throwing out a retaliatory up side B. Jakobi trying to get that meaty jab. But the up B does not kill. Very close though. Jakobi goes right over EO1's up B. Gets the F smash. EO1's off stage. 113%. The cannonball blocks the arrow. Another back air. EO1 at 126%. But he gets the up B into a down air, and that kills! Jakobi goes for an F smash. It gets blocked. No punishment. Gets hit by the Nair. EO1 going for the bread and butters. Nair's in the down throw. Forward tilt. Up smash is going to kill to punish that up B. Last stock. EO1 holds a 25% advantage this time. That gap is going to widen. Jakobi gets the grab into an up air. Into a Nair. EO1's off stage. The gap is closing. Side B into the... Oh, hold on. The jab. EO1 is off stage. 50%. Jakobi trying to go in. That could be it. No. He makes it back. He gets the up B hammer. Jakobi makes it back. Goes for the cart. The explosion knocks EO1 off stage. He's at 90%. Jakobi going for his ledge trapping. Mecha Koopa hits. He gets a jab into an F smash. And that's game 4 for Jakobi. We're going to a game 5. We're going to a game 5 here. Jakobi showing some impressive moves in that 4th game. Obviously stressed after that game. Can he bring this to a victory over EO1? Going to small battlefield for this last game. Game 5, Byleth Bowser Jr. Jakobi mentally preparing himself for the battle that lies ahead.
3, 2, 1, go!
Will the Fire Emblem music power up EO1 in this final game? EO1 already with a 43% lead. Jakobi goes for that side B, gets an up air out of it, gets the grab into an up air, up air, up air. Misses the misses the 4th up air in that chain. Goes for the up B right there. Doesn't get punished. Goes for the cart. Jakobi closing the distance, but he gets hit by the up B into a back air. Hits with the cart, hit by the Nair. He's off stage, almost. He gets hit by a down angled F smash. Back air's gonna knock him off stage. He makes it back to the ledge. He gets hit by that F smash during the startup of side B. Not F smash, F air. Ugh. Another back air is going to knock him off stage. 130%. EO1 showing a commanding lead so far. Jakobi going right under EO1 every time. The jab's going to get him though. He's across the stage. Mecha Koopa is on the field, but forward air is going to knock Jakobi off. He goes right under his own Mecha Koopa. Can he get up from ledge? He makes it up from ledge, but he gets hit by that forward air, which is going to take the first stock. EO1 hit by a Mecha Koopa immediately. Jakobi looking for something to close the stock with a forward air or a back air. Up B is punished by that up air. Jakobi gets the first hit of jab. He's off stage, 30%. EO1 goes for an Amir spike, but he gets the down throw forward air, the bread and butter. Jakobi not looking good in this game. EO1 showing a commanding lead. Jakobi gets punished by that up B. He's down a lot. The Mecha Koopa's on the field. The spin out does not take the stock, but the exploding cart barely does. EO1's first shot gone. Jakobi down 90%, 100%, 111%. He gets on ledge. Side B doesn't hit the tipper. Jakobi makes it back to ledge, 130%. EO1 doesn't block the last hit of down air, gets hit by that dash attack. Jakobi doing his best to get EO1 away from that ledge. Gets the cart into the up air. The back air is going to hit, but it's not going to kill. Jakobi makes it and lands in a dash attack, taking that second stock. EO1 showing a similar lead to when he took the first stock. The side B keeps getting punished by these aerials. He baits out an up B and goes for a nair. EO1 manages to get up from the ledge. The nair is going to knock Jakobi off the stage. Going for that dash attack into the forward air. The spin out, not going to take the stock, but it does get EO1 off stage. He delays his recovery so that he can not get hit by the up B explosion. Jakobi punished. 70% on his last stock. Hit by the down tilt into the up B. Taper back air is not going to take it. Jakobi had 118%. Lots of things can kill here. Jakobi gets in with a jab, but the finisher's not going to kill. He throws out the cannonball. The cannonball actually connects. And EO1 comes down from the platform with a back air to take the set. 3-2. Am I on? 3-2 for EO1.